Let's explode the grenade and check if someone will survive. Also, I will give you a history of my life, how my game bring me to the Mythbuster team. At the end, you will learn how to become a true Mythbuster. Hello, my name is Ernest Christian. Thank you for watching my podcast about the Mythbusters the game during the London Game Festival official selection. Mythbusters the game is a crazy experiment simulator which adopts most popular TV shows from the Discovery Channel. And the game is focused, adopt this show as much as we can. In the Mythbusters TV show, you can watch experiments, and it was focusing on the general myths. For example, if the myths was like, if the car can fly with rockets, let's check it and do the experiment. So put it as much rockets as you can on the car, fly it to the air, and check it if this helps the car to fly. In our game, it's also something like this. So the main thing we want to achieve in the trailer is to show people that the game is corresponding very well with the show, and the game is showing them that the science is fun. As you have seen in the trailer, there is three phases. The phase of the planning part, the phase when you are making things, like for example this mock-up guy. And the end, you are testing the myth and you are executing the experiment to check if the myth is correct or busted. Okay, so maybe stop talking a little bit and try to see how the game looks like. As you can see here, this is a blueprint where the Mythbusters are making their ideas, putting the ideas to the blueprint. And this is our gameplay representation of it. So this myth, what we have tested here in the gameplay, it's about the Hollywood grenade hero. So it's corresponding to the movies that sometimes the people are covered, for example, some wood table, and there are some grenade blowing, and if they can survive after that. So you are solving some puzzles. This, for example, is puzzle when you need to destroy all the objects which are destroyable with the ball. And this is some puzzle where you need to guess how much you need to fill up this image to get the percentage which is shown you on the right side of the screen. And you have as much as you want guesses. And after you guess, you will get succeed. And after each puzzle you will solve, you will get some next page of the notebook, which give you information what you need to do exactly to achieve and accomplish the experiment. And this is quite interesting puzzle. You need to figure it out how to make the equation right. As far as we see during the gameplay test, people have most difficulty with this puzzle. Here you see the tutorial where we explaining the people that the notebook in this game is quite important thing, because you will have there plenty information that you need to combine together to finish the experiment and to test the experiment, to run the experiment exactly. To accomplish this game, we have watched all the episodes of the Mythbusters show. It was 16 seasons, so it was quite a lot. There was plenty of myths that was very difficult to make the gameplay from it. So we, from the whole of this episode, we just picked some of the episodes, I don't know, 20 of episodes, and try to combine them to make gameplays. So here is the workshop where you will buy all needed equipment and items to make and craft the items you will need on the testing grounds. So this experiment will be with the grenade. It's corresponding to the Hollywood grenade hero a little bit, and also there was some myth. There was some myth in the show that they checking what kind of shields can protect the people for the explosion of the grenade. So it's like experiment which combined two myths together to make a cool gameplay. So here we will make piezoelectric grenades to launch it from the safe distance, because as the Mythbusters always say, safety first. And this is something that we were focusing also to make it like you need to be safe to launch the experiment, for example. Okay, here we assemble the wood saw. After the assemblation of the wood saw, we can cut the pieces of the wood to have exact amount of the pieces from the wood. So this is something like a mini game. You need to get to the green place to have perfect cut, and after you got perfect cut, you will get 2 pieces of this wood. But if you are in the orange area, you just got 1 piece of this wood. So here we are assembling the test mockup. So the dummy for this experiment, which are like in the show. The blue people are staying near to the grenade, and we will check if the grenade will destroy this dummy or not. We are trying to make this layout of the whole area like it is in the show, but we need to make some compromise between this, what they get exactly in the show, and this, how we want to make our gameplay. So now we are on the shooting range, where we will assemble all the items we have made during this assembly phase. And after that, we will launch the experiment, try to put in correct way the guys and also the shields, survive the explosion of the grenade. So we are taking this dummy to the safety place. This is some places where we can hold our items big items needed for the experiment. Next, we are putting our grenade in the correct place. After that, we need to assemble our safety zone where we will start the experiment. So we need to put there the button to start the experiment. After that, we will start the whole experiment. They will come up some places when you need to put this test mockup and also shields and also the explosion cover to make it explosion a little bit smaller, because as you have seen, there are some circle. So when you are put this cover on the explosion, it will make it smaller, this circle. So now you need to launch the explosion. Yeah, and the dummy has been saved. So in the other experiment, which will be with other explosion items, you will see that it will be not so easy to put test mockups in correct places to not destroy them. Thank you for your attention. It's all what I can say about the Mythbusters, the game. Thank you, London Game Festival, to bring us here and that we can participate in this great show. And for you players, if you enjoy it, let's see you on the Steam page where you can find it our prologue, which is already there. And also, depending when you are watching this, maybe the game is already launched. Thank you. Bye.